Homelessness has exploded over the last 30 years because as a country, we have disinvested in affordable housing. We currently spend, I think in adjusted dollars, about a quarter of what we spent in the late 70s on affordable housing. It should not be a shock to anybody that we have a homelessness crisis and a housing affordability crisis.
We're losing more than we're able to develop, and to the extent that we can develop, it takes years and years and years, and the resources are very, very limited. All the while this is going on, people's income does not keep pace with the cost of housing. So some cities in this country, San Francisco being one of them, are becoming completely unaffordable. Housing is just an absolutely essential component to a healthy life. You can't be educated, you don't eat right, you don't get enough sleep, you don't have a healthy life if you don't have any place to live.
Mercy Housing is a nonprofit affordable housing provider. We're unusual in that we develop, own, manage, and provide services in our buildings. So we think of ourselves as what we call a service-enriched housing provider. We try and focus our activities in particular cities or regions. So in California, that's Los Angeles, Sacramento, and San Francisco. And we try and participate as if we were a community-based organization. And so we interact and pay a lot of attention to advocacy. We do a lot of work around public policy, and we try and be a neighbor to the buildings around us and the people around us.
It's not just about what does Mercy Housing do and want to do. It's what's the affordable housing need in this city? Who needs to be served? How can we do that in partnership with the community and in partnership with the city?
One of the things that I think Mercy does particularly well is really build community. And when Mercy Housing takes over a building and they provide housing for members of the community, it not only helps the people who are housed, but it really helps the community as a whole.
The retail that we build and the community serving uses that we try and place along the ground floor are in some ways the big community assets that other people experience. We place a real emphasis on sort of local businesses. So if you were to wander around San Francisco and look at the ground floor of our buildings, you'll see tons of local organizations, local businesses, and really kind of activating the street.
The very best people that can speak on behalf of affordable housing are those who are living in affordable housing and experiencing what it has done to change their life.
Mercy Housing, what I like about Mercy Housing, I like that we have management. We have a social worker that helps us. We have a lot of resources to go to ask for things. I have a new apartment. I have a new bathroom. I have a new kitchen, floors, sink, toilet, stove, refrigerator, and I'm so grateful for all of that. The most important thing that I liked about this place is that I'm safe. I don't feel unsafe no more. I'm relaxed. I can go out my door and I know I'm okay now. Before, I couldn't do that.
The people that live in most affordable housing, they're working people with the same dreams and the same hopes that all of the rest of us have.
I was living in a van for like 6 or 7 years, so I became a female impersonator for theater only. And I had a van, so I had all my wardrobe, makeup, studio, and everything inside. I've been in the building now about 2.5 years. It's like a friend of mine said, he says, when you go in there, you'll keep telling yourself, I can't believe it's true. I can't believe it's happening. So I guess I am getting a little emotional over it, but, because it's been years since I've had anything. Yeah, I do love living here, yeah. It's fabulous.